What it do, YouTube? Here to talk about the Fastlane pay-per-view. Just gonna run down the card of what I think is gonna happen, what I think might happen after, what's led up to this match, all the matches, and so yeah, let's just get things underway. We're gonna start off with the pre-show, Miz TV with Paul Heyman. I don't think, maybe Paul Heyman's just gonna talk about the main event, talk about what he thinks is gonna happen. Basically the same promo he did last week, but no Brock Lesnar advertised, so we're just gonna wait and see. I don't think Mizdow gonna turn on Miz. I think they're gonna wait to do that on a Raw. I think they kind of got to hurry up with this because Mizdow's been taking a lot of shit, and maybe people can start turning on Mizdow and like, dude, what's going on, Mizdow? You're just going to be taking all this? But I don't think it's going to happen. Mizdow's still super over. But, they're just kind of stretching a little long. So hopefully they turn Mizdow next week so they can get the ball rolling on this Mania match. So next up, we got the main card. We got the Divas title match. I think all the matches advertised so far have been title matches. I'm doing this before the SmackDown taping, besides the main event. So let's get things started with Nikki versus Paige. I really don't know. The Divas Championship, really don't know what's going to happen and go either way. But I like Paige. I like Nikki. So we're just going to... Let's go with Paige. Let's give it to Paige, and maybe AJ returns and they do AJ versus Paige. Or I thought they were leading up to a Paige versus Natalya match, so maybe. But usually the Divas match, they throw them all in one big old match, so all the Divas get a payday for WrestleMania. So I don't think it really matters who comes out the champion. I think every single Diva is going to get on WrestleMania anyways. But I'll lock in Paige for the championship win and Fastlane. So next up, we have the Tag Team Championships with the Usos up against the new tag team formed up with Tyson Kidd and Cesaro. And I really like Tyson Kidd and Cesaro. They've done a lot of good work together. Haven't done really any promos, and I think Cesaro and Kidd are really good on promos. If you see him on NXT or see Cesaro on the YouTube shows, he's a real funny guy. But I don't really see... I think maybe Kidd and Cesaro might win the tag team titles, but they would win it like... they're not going to win it clean. Maybe Natalya like full on turns heel and like... because they kind of hinted at that on that stupid little dinner date that Natalya was like, oh, it's all your fault, and then she sided with Kidd and Cesaro. But then the other day on Raw, she was pissed off at Tyson Kidd, and Tyson Kidd was living to have it because Natalya lost the match basically. But so you don't really know which way, but I'll go with the Usos to win in a really good match, because even I think they've only had like one or two matches, but like the past month they've had a variation of one Uso up against Kidd or Cesaro. So, Usos for the W on this one. The IC title match, Bad News Barrett up against Dean Ambrose, and on Raw, Bad News Barrett signed the contract for the IC title match, but apparently they don't do under duress to negate the contract signing in WWE, even though they have heel authority figures, and it was like, Wade Barrett clearly didn't sign that. You made him sign that, but it is what it is. Maybe Ambrose wins, but with the IC title lately, usually whoever wins the IC title just jobs out to the bigger stars. So I like Ambrose, so I kind of, I want him to win, but I also know what happens when people get that IC title, because like Dolph Ziggler won, is like, oh, maybe they're going to do something with Ziggler. No. Oh, Luke Harper won, maybe they're going to finally push Luke Harper, and he's going to, that'll be a stepping stone. Nope. Bad News Barrett, he comes back, wins the title. He's going to be the next big thing again. Nope, he doesn't even do like the bad news. He doesn't even do like, he doesn't have the podium where he's like 20 feet up in the air and saying bad news. He has this stupid TMZ gimmick where he's like, they have a little ticker with stupid, funny bad news stories. But, so I think this will be a decent match. I'll go with Dean Ambrose to win just because they're not doing anything with Bad News Barrett, and, Dean Ambrose is Dean Ambrose. So there you go. U.S. title match, Cena up against Rusev. This is for the U.S. Championship. They've kind of, on Raw, Cena got the better of Rusev, which I think is going to let Rusev is going to beat John Cena. So I think what might happen is Rusev beats John Cena, and then at WrestleMania, Cena wants this rematch, but Rusev is like, oh no, I already beat you, so I don't have to put up the U.S. Championship. So maybe that's how they kind of get out of having John Cena using the U.S. or winning the U.S. Championship, because I'm pretty sure they're going to have this match again at WrestleMania and John Cena wins. But, they've been doing an okay job. I thought John Cena might be waving the USA flag more and, making this more America versus Russia. But this is more about John Cena being an old man and showing that he still has it and he can beat Rusev. But yeah, so Rusev with the upset win up against John Cena. So the next up we have the Triple H Sting face-to-face confrontation. Don't really know what to expect here. Maybe Triple H probably just going to come out, start yelling, and then maybe don't know if Sting's going to come up and they're actually going to go face-to-face, or maybe Sting's just up in the rafters, or he's just on the screen or something. But I'm pretty sure they're going to be in the ring face-to-face. Triple H is just like yelling at Sting. Sting doesn't say anything. I hope Sting doesn't say one word throughout this entire promo. He just stares at him with that blank stare, and the scary stare. And then Triple H is like, "Dude, talk. What are you gonna? You gotta say something." And then like Sting takes his baseball bat, and then points at the WrestleMania sign, and then that basically makes it official for Triple H up against Sting for WrestleMania. So yeah. So the main event, the whole reason why we're here, Dana Bryan versus Roman Reigns. Winner gets the shot at WrestleMania up against Brock Lesnar for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship in the main event in Santa Clara, California, in Levi Stadium. It's kind of like the Royal Rumble. I want Dana Bryan to win, but I have a feeling, and I probably know, that Roman Reigns is gonna win. So it's kind of, I'll be watching on the network with my new Amazon Fire TV stick, watching it with my Dana Bryan t-shirt, cheering him on. And then when Dana Bryan loses, I'll be heartbroken. But you never know. They've done a decent job. They've kind of built tension between Roman Reigns and Dana Bryan with the tag team turmoil, and then what they did last week or this week on Raw with the big brawl at the end, which I thought was good. But when they were watching each other's matches, they were kind of like petulant children, with Dana Bryan doing the yes thing around the ring, and Roman Reigns actually was like, "Come on, you want to come in and fight me?" And Dana Bryan didn't even acknowledge it. He just danced around the ring and did his little yes chant and walked off. So this is going to be a real interesting match. Roman Reigns still hasn't shown, added many more moves besides kick, punch, clothesline, Samoan drop, spear, Superman punch, and the little drop kick on the bottom rope that he does. So we're going to see what Dana Bryan can get of Roman Reigns, if he's just going to bump around like crazy for Roman Reigns, or Dana Bryan does most of the offense, and then Roman Reigns makes a comeback, but I don't think that's going to look good for Roman Reigns. If he's supposed to be this big old Superman, he's supposed to take on Brock Lesnar, and he barely squeaks by Dana Bryan. But, Dana Bryan's a good competitor. So it's just going to be real interesting to see how they book this match, because rumor is that Dana Bryan and Roman Reigns will both be in the main event. It'll be a triple threat match. So I don't know if it's going to be a screw job, or Dana Bryan wins, Roman Reigns turns heel and he joins the Authority, and the Authority just puts him in the match because Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman aren't really getting along with the Authority. So then they just choose Roman Reigns to be in the championship. So I think it's about 5 weeks until WrestleMania, so it's going to be real interesting. And this is really the start to the WrestleMania build, because we only have one match set so far. So after Fastlane, we're going to have probably 2 matches set, probably 3 with the Cena-Rusev match at WrestleMania. So we're just going to wait and see what they do with Bryan and Roman Reigns. Wanting Dana Bryan to win, but I know and think that Roman Reigns is going to win. So picking Roman Reigns to win. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. What do you think how do you think they're going to book it? How do you think if Dana Bryan's going to win, if Roman Reigns is going to win, if something's going to happen with like a double count out or a disqualification or something? And just, the whole card. Tell me if there's anything you think might happen. So follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Subscribe, like, comment, whatever you do to a YouTube video, do to this video. So we'll see you on Fastlane. And until next time, bam, peace out.